Hi, I'm Rachel, and welcome to the first day of Curieus in quarantine. Today, we're going to create a little color explosion and learn the science behind one of the most important things to do right now. But first, I have a question for you. What do you think the word hydrophobia means? Well, let's take it apart. A phobia is a fear. So people with the fear of small spaces have claustrophobia, people with the fear of spiders have arachnophobia, and people with the fear of houses have oikophobia. In this case, if hydro means water and phobia means fear, and we put hydro and phobia together, we get the fear of water. So when you wash your hands, do you think soap is hydrophobic, which means it fears water, or hydrophilic, which means it loves water? Or maybe both? Keep your answer in mind as we get on with the experiment.
The first step is to pour enough milk to cover the bottom of the plate with a depth of 1/4 inches. Second, add 1 drop of each different color food coloring close to the center of the milk and close to each other. Third, touch one end of a clean cotton swab to the center of the milk. What happens? Fourth, dip the other end of a cotton swab in dish soap, then in the center of the milk. What happens this time? Fifth, try placing cotton swab in different places in the milk. What happens when you try to remove the swab?
So why did all the colors move around when you put the cotton swab in? The secret behind the bursting colors is the chemistry of that drop of soap. Soap is both hydrophilic and hydrophobic, which means that inside that tiny drop, there are pin-shaped molecules with a head that loves water and a tail that fears water and would rather attach to other molecules. Milk is mostly water, but it also contains vitamins, proteins, minerals, and tiny droplets of fat. In our experiment, the water-loving part of the soap dissolves in the water, and the water-fearing parts race around to join with the milk fat molecules. This causes a sort of fat molecule gymnastics as they bend, roll, and twist all around in all directions. The molecules are so small that we can't really see them, but we can observe it through the color explosion because the food coloring is bumped around along the way. This explosion shows why soap is so good at cleaning your hands. While the water-loving part will dissolve in the water and help it mix, the water-fearing part will attach to anything other than water. This means that it will attach to the germs, dirt, and other tiny things on your hands, just like it did with the fats and proteins in the milk, so that the water can wash them away. So this is why you should wash your hands with soap. Right now, it's especially important because there's something called the coronavirus, or COVID-19, going around, which is why you and your family are staying at home right now. Now, the virus can only get you sick if it gets inside your body, but it's easy to do that if you touch something that a sick person touched and then touched your eyes, your mouth, or anywhere around your face. But you can protect yourself by washing your hands really well with soap and water. Remember those hydrophobic soap tails that would attach to anything other than water? Well, it turns out that they'll attach to germs like the coronavirus and actually destroy them by wedging themselves in and destroying them. So when you're washing your hands, make sure you're scrubbing really, really well and doing so for at least 20 seconds.
The Curieus team is presenting you a challenge, and the winner will win a prize by the end of the week. We challenge you to make an infographic for your friends and family about the importance of washing your hands with soap. We've provided a template that you can print out, but you can also create your own. For more information, check out the description below the video. Now that we've learned why we need to wash our hands, I want to talk about our first featured scientist, Marie Curie. Marie Curie was the first woman to win the Nobel Prize, which is a very prestigious science award. She was also the first person, man or woman, to win 2 of them. She's especially famous for her research in radioactivity and discovering 2 elements on the periodic table. Notice her name? That's right, our name, Curieus is inspired by her work and her pioneering in changing the face of STEM. And that's it for today. We'll be back with a lesson tomorrow. And just as a warning, it'll be a bigger explosion. If you're still curious about soap or how this coronavirus works, we've linked below a couple articles and experiments that you can explore. So go ahead and have fun. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow.